Yeah, so I saw Michael Jackson moonwalk. I still remember.
Right.
In a very small passage. Powder, oil, everything on the floor. A lot of people think that my YouTube is monetized. It's not. So a lot of people tell me, why don't you choreograph Bollywood? And why don't you do this or that? I'm like, there are so many people who are doing that, but there's nobody who's doing this.
Hello. What's up, guys? I'm your host and popcorn buddy, Chinmaya Sharma, aka Scuba Chino, and welcome to a man's life's presentation of what's going on. Joining me today is arguably one of India's finest dancers and a revolutionary in dance-related content. Please give it up for the one and only Melvin Louis. What's up, broski? Thank you so much. Of course, and it's all true, man. It's all true.
Thank you.
Bro, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time out. All of us here at Man.
My pleasure.
Absolutely love you. Been a huge fan of your work, and I meant what I said, man. You've honestly been a revolutionary in the content you create and doing stuff before anyone else did it. But what I want to start off by asking you is this interview, bro, feels like my puri kainat milane mein lag jati hai. Where have you been, bro? Where have you been?
I think it's been a little difficult making time for media along with all these collabs and work that is picked up.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful because we were not like having this kind of work like around 8 months back.
Right.
So now finally there's a lot of movement, especially in the music industry. So there's a lot of music being churned out. So that's where we have to be. So exactly why things get pushed and pulled here and there, but it's okay. It's totally okay. We are finally here.
I'm glad that you're sitting in front of me and we're having this conversation. Let's just walk through memory lane and see how did dance come into life? Because I know when we spoke a couple of months ago, you've been a baller your entire life, and I say baller, I mean a basketball player. He loves his ball, and you can. I don't even need to tell you. Look at that.
I think it all started because my brothers were players.
Okay. How many brothers do you have?
2 siblings.
Okay.
So I have 2 elder brothers, and they were captains, and they were playing for the city. They were playing state, and I was like watching them grow. So I was like, I want to and my brothers are older than me, so they are 10 and 9 years older than me.
Oh, okay.
So I was like growing up with big boys, and then I started coaching, and within 6 months our coach was like, now you guys are playing tournaments. And I was like, what? We just finished 6 months and we are playing already? He's like, yeah, because y'all will all run out of time. You have to play under 13. So I was like 12 back then. So then it was like, you have to play under 13. It happens in December. That's how it started.
And I love the fact that you said, I think that kind of discipline that you get at such a young age playing a team sport, right?
Yeah.
Kind of transcends into your real life. So you're talking about your fitness right now, the discipline you have for your art.
The year 2022 is the year of yeses. So my simple motto for the year is that I'm going to have a year of yeses. I'm just going to say yes to everything that comes my way.
And then you became an investment banker.
Not an investment banker, but actually working for an investment bank is more like it.
I cannot see this guy
Painful.
From head to toe just dripping in doing a 9 to 5, getting yelled
But
at
that was life actually that I wanted. That is the life I wanted. Yeah.
What do you mean you wanted that 9 to 5 structure?
Yeah, I wanted that structure because I like structure. Saturday, Sunday, I would still...
Corporate job, correct. When did you shift from basically the trousers to the baggy jeans?
Yeah, I think it happened naturally. The company that I was working for actually declared bankruptcy. I got laid off after 6 months of bankruptcy, and they said, we'll figure out a way of trying to place you somewhere, we'll give you contacts you can get in touch with. And by then my dance had already picked up. My articles were already coming out. I spoke to my parents and I said, how about I take a break? In the meanwhile, a reality show audition happened.
Okay.
And then I said, chal, let me give you a shot. Let me give this a shot.
And inspirations growing up, I'm guessing Prabhu Deva would probably be...
Yeah, so I saw Michael Jackson moonwalk, I still remember.
Right.
In a very small passage. Powder, oil, everything on the floor, trying to get it right. For me, as per performance and putting their heart and soul, of course, MJ is the topmost because I think...
The GOAT, yeah.
Yeah. But now I look forward to any... inspiration does not necessarily come from successful people.
Interesting.
Inspiration comes from regular people that are just following it purely and passionately. And you can find that in people these days easily. I think it's more about, you can be at the top of your form today, but then if you're not working hard tomorrow, it'll fade. So again, you get to enjoy everything just for a day. It's like rankings,
Yeah.
The rankings will keep changing.
Right.
But that is not why we work. We work because we want to develop consistency as a habit.
Do you fear competition or do you welcome it? Because you're a sportsman, I would imagine.
I am competitive, but I've never felt that there is competition out there. Because what I'm pursuing right now is an absolute new genre of things.
Okay.
Like all these digital associations, digital brand associations, everything that has to do with lot with digital never existed 5-10 years back. So this is very new for me. So a lot of people tell me, why don't you choreograph Bollywood and why don't you do this or that? I'm like, there are so many people who are doing that, but there's nobody who's doing this. And I want to do this first because I think I can ace it as it comes. Because also when you're acing these new things, you're also setting benchmarks.
So when you say you're doing stuff that most other people are not doing, tell us, man, for the people who don't know, that what are these things that you're doing that are path-breaking, for lack of a better term?
Like recently, right now I shot for my e-learning course, which is coming on Front Row. And it's like a masterclass with multiple lessons, and what excites me about it is that I'm sharing more than just about choreography and movement in it. The information that is shared, I don't think it has been shared ever before. Dances in our country happen even in weddings and stuff. But
especially in weddings. Are you a Sangeet dancer in life?
Not a Sangeet dancer, Sangeet choreographer. Yeah.
So you've pretty much done all of it, man. Front Row. When can we watch you guys? Check it out, come on.
I think it should be out about, editing is like the process, right? Because we shot extensively. I've shot for like around 38 hours. So editing is going to take time, I think about 30-40 days or so.
Choreographer industry, there's a lot of like backstab and trash talk. Again, I'm only talking from what I've heard from way outside, right? I'm not even part of that ecosystem. So you think it's a very helpful environment that you're working in?
I mean, then again, right? Be it sports or be it any field, you will have people that are good at the art.
Right.
And if you develop and transpire a thought of competition with them, then that's your approach. Nobody can change that. But if you were to turn it around and look at it this way that, oh, I want to understand how you got this right and actually exchange knowledge.
Right.
I think as a group you grow together faster.
Give us like a story of a fun battle you had.
On my birthday.
Yes!
I don't remember which birthday, this was like way long back it was, and we were at a club to celebrate and bring my birthday in.
Right.
And we had some African dancers in the room, and they were all from the ghetto.
And they move, man.
And they groove, but they never expected us to be moving like that. So they all actually were in shock when they actually saw us move like that.
Right.
Because they were like on top of their moves, like they were grinding and they were winding, and we could also do it. And we knew the moves and we were racing it, and it turned into a battle, and it was fun because at the end of it they really appreciated it. They walked up to all of us. We were of course like, I had other dancer friends with me.
Right.
It was a fun night,
What platform did you start off on? Was it YouTube?
Mainly YouTube.
Was it a thing then? Was it like, could you monetize YouTube at that time when you started?
No, I don't think so.
Just passion. It's just like, I love music.
I mean, my YouTube is still not monetized. Like a lot of people think that my YouTube is monetized. It's not. I purely upload content for the love of it. I don't want to get into the creation aspect of money because then you are trying to make money. So then you will start changing the aesthetic of what you follow.
You work with the best in the business, man. Celebrities, you've done so many videos with them.
No, not many.
What is your favorite interaction then?
I mean, for me, most of these interactions are very... I'm very nervous during these interactions because the main aesthetic is to get the video right.
Right.
So these collabs have to be done right. So I'm never really like enjoying it. Like, hey, let's do this. It's gonna be fun. It's never like that. This is more fun. Sitting and chatting is more fun. The entire digital scene right now is evolving so quick. Okay. Now with metaverse lined up and so many other things like NFTs are circling our heads every day.
Right.
Where do you think 10 years from now anybody can pitch on?
Me, dude, I see you doing a dance off with Michael Jackson in the metaverse. That's my tenure, bro. If you and MJ do a one-on-one with a little Prabhudeva in Mukabla, dude, that is it. I would pay money to see that.
But in all honesty, I wake up and I've been told like by afternoon that what I need to do the next day.
Right.
So I can't foresee like what's 5 years from now. I just have to go one step at a time, one day at a time, and just be present and be active.
So what is the reset for Melvin? What do you like to do?
Just nothing, bro. Chill with mom and dad, sit at home, watch some Set Max movie.
Set Max? Amazing. I think just as sweet as that is, I wish you nothing but success and nothing less in your career, man. This has been a fantastic insight into your life.
Thank you.
And I love your style, I love your swag, I love everything you stand for.
Likewise.
And hopefully we get to do this very soon again, man.
Lovely meeting you. Cheers.
And that was the video, guys. Do follow us on YouTube and all other social media handles. It's been fantastic, and we will see you very soon. When did you shift from basically the trousers to the baggy jeans?
Yeah, I think it happened naturally. The company that I was working for actually declared bankruptcy.